Not every sell and delivery crime is the same. While possession with the intent to sell or deliver drugs is a serious crime, drug trafficking is an even more serious crime. I'm criminal defense attorney Patrick Apple with Dummit Fradin. Drug trafficking requires knowingly manufacturing, possessing, selling, distributing, or transporting large quantities of drugs, also known as controlled substances. The key difference between a possession with intent to sell or deliver charge versus a drug trafficking charge is generally the weight of the drugs, the quantity of the drugs, the amount of the drugs. If the weight of a controlled substance meets certain threshold minimums in North Carolina, then the possession, manufacture, sale, or distribution of that substance will trigger harsh North Carolina drug trafficking penalties. North Carolina drug laws and penalties are found in North Carolina General Statute 90-95. Trafficking, unlike almost every other criminal charge in North Carolina, has its own set of sentencing guidelines. This is known as the Drug Trafficking Sentencing Chart, and it lays out the minimums and maximum sentences for someone convicted of drug trafficking charges. The Drug Trafficking Sentencing Chart is broken down by different classifications of drugs and amounts, and each different classification of drug and amount has very different penalties. One thing that all of these charges have in common is that they carry significant prison time, heavy fines, and significant collateral consequences that can follow someone around for life. For example, if you were convicted of a drug trafficking charge, even if it was not in a commercial vehicle, you will not be allowed to be a licensed commercial driver for a minimum of 10 years up through the rest of your life. Trafficking charges are so serious, they are generally assigned to a specific prosecutor within each district attorney's office. This district attorney will generally work with state, local, and even federal law enforcement agencies to prosecute trafficking charges. A conviction for a minimum sentence of drug trafficking can land you in prison for 25 months, while the maximum penalty can exceed 23 years in prison. North Carolina has two major interstates, Interstate 40 and Interstate 85, targeted by law enforcement for its known drug trafficking connections. Law enforcement takes trafficking charges extremely seriously, and so should you. Dummit Fradin criminal defense attorneys have experience fighting the state on the elements of intent, knowledge, possession, and even the identity of the controlled substances related to trafficking charges. If you are charged with drug trafficking or any other drug possession charge, contact us today.